Mick, this is all about points and goals, and we had points and goals today, away with 3 points.
Well, we're definitely entertaining the people just now, aren't we? 6 goals the last game, 7 goals this game. Not good for my heart, to be honest. You're sitting there with a minute to go, and I'll be honest, I'm thinking you're 3-2 down, and I'm going, how are we losing this? But the reason why we were losing it was because you get back to 2-1, playing really, really good stuff in the ascendancy, and you don't defend basic situations. They play the long ball, which they got a wee bit of joy with. And I say long, but it's a bit harsh because it was a lot of decent balls for their midfielder into the wee striker who causes problems today in the first half. And then second half, so I'd warned them about at half time, they play the ball in, Ross actually deals with it, but poor clearance, and then they pick up the next phase of play, and then the guy goes past the guy too easy and then bring him down, and really, really poor defending. If we clear our lines, that's how you avoid it, very avoidable. And then the third goal, ball breaks, and we've got 3 guys around it, 2 centre backs and holding mid, and we don't deal with it. They turn, break on us, and score. The guy over at the back post, and it's just so that, and you're kind of sitting watching it, scratching your head, going, how are we behind here? But like I say, if you don't defend things properly, you get what you deserve. But you know what? I will say, I give them great character to come back for it, because it would have been easy to kind of accept it and lose the game. But they bat. I thought the subs came on. I thought Doc gave us a wee. You're looking for your subs to come on and have a positive impact, and I thought Doc, Camille sets up the third goal, the equaliser, and then Doc does well, for the penalty for the 4th goal. So no, look, it was the most important thing today was getting back to winning ways, and at the end of the day, that's what we've done. We've put 3 points on the board, so hopefully now we can build a wee bit of momentum and confidence for that.
So the story of the game, really, 4 penalties, but I think the biggest talking point was the penalty that wasn't given. Do you think that set the tone for the rest of the game?
I think it completely did. It was like, obviously we're 1-0 down, and Markey, I think the guy had a short back pass, Markey touches it past the goalie brings him down, stonewall penalty. I think I don't really talk about this, but I think the only person on the ground who didn't think it was a penalty was the ref. He books Big Markey for diving, and then I think he kind of lost the plot weight there. I think out with that though, I think probably the one that we get, the equalising goal, I would say is harsh on them. It's a cross in, and I was a good distance away. I don't know, maybe it was, but I thought it was a bit unfortunate. I think their guy tried to block it, and but I think the other 2 penalties that we had, and when you coincide that with the one that we should have had, we should have had 3 penalties, and we ended up getting 3 penalties. So it's just whatever way you want to look at it. But look, I'm not really wanting to get in and talk about referees. I always try and look at us, and it was a similar thing to the Benburg game. We've had a lot of good stuff, but you get yourself in the lead, but at critical moments you lack concentration, and I don't expect that from my team, because we've got good experience in there, guys that have had good careers, played at good levels, and I'm expecting them, once we get a goal ahead or whatever it is, 2 goals ahead, that they manage the game better and see it out. And I just think just now we're kind of making things a lot harder for ourselves than what it needs to be.
So one of your goals was to play good, attractive football, which you said earlier on we're definitely playing. How do you stop these silly goals now? I mean, you're a defender.
Well, you can't. I think players need to take responsibility. You can't. They need to do their job, and it's basic errors. Like I say, the second goal's a clearance. Just clear it. Yeah. I mean, you can't. Yeah, exactly. You put it out and you defend it, or you put it up the park. So it's more to do with. Players need to take responsibilities, and look, they're an honest bunch and they know that. Like, they've held their hands up, they make mistakes, but you can't continue to do it. That's 2 games in a row now, and for me that's 2 games too many. But like I say, look, I'm delighted. The way it happened, you score 2 goals late. It's a great way to win a game. It was stressful at times, let's be honest, but I'm just delighted we've won at the end of the day. That's the most important thing.
So a bit of training Monday night, defensive work, and then moving on to next week.
I'm going to need to come. I'm going to need to get the boots on Monday and show them how to defend. But well, like I say, I'm just delighted we won. That's the most important thing. Hopefully gets us up the table a wee bit, and now we can use that as a springboard for the rest of the season. Because like I say, in possession, there's a lot of good stuff, but we've just kind of fallen away from our high standards defensively, because in my time here, that's one thing. I think we have been good defensively, but nobody could argue the last 2 games we've definitely not been, and it needs to improve and improve quickly.
We'll look forward to getting back there and we'll see you next week.
No problem. Right, cheers, Mark. Thank you.